Hello, 2021-2022 Highland families, and welcome to what we're calling Kindergarten Roundup. Whether you're a new family to us or a family that already has some Huskies here at Highland, welcome to the 2021-2022 school year. Important information can all be found on the District 58 Kindergarten Information page, which is linked right here in the PowerPoint. If you will also go to dg58.org, you'll find a section for kindergarten. In this section, there's all sorts of information, including registration requirements, health requirements, and helpful tips and a calendar for next school year. Members of our Highland office team, I'm Mr. Kraft, our principal here at Highland. Our assistant principal is Mrs. Priester. Our certified school nurse is Ms. Brinkman. Mrs. Gruber is our secretary. Mrs. Gruber is retiring at the end of this school year, but she will still help you out with kindergarten registration and will welcome a new secretary to start the 2021-2022 school year. Mrs. Schneider is remaining as our clerk for next year, though. And of course, there's our mascot, Blue. Blue was named by one of our students here at Highland and welcomes kiddos as they come through the front door each day. Important office hours are 7:45 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. Our voicemail's on when we're not here, and please make sure to phone in any absences by 8 a.m. that morning. You can find our website, dg58.org/hg, for more information. And please follow us on Twitter for any fun information or important things that you may want to follow along with. Our Highland kindergarten team for the 2021-2022 school year. We have Mrs. Chris Wallace, Mrs. Lindsay Doty as kindergarten teachers. They've been kindergarten teachers for a few years now and are a very strong team. And then you'll be seeing a lot of Mrs. Kathy Elias, who is our reading specialist for the 2021-2022 school year. Take a minute to meet our kindergarten teachers.
Hi, Highland families. I am Mrs. Doty. I am one of the kindergarten teachers here at Highland. I am so excited to welcome your student into kindergarten. We are going to love learning, growing, singing together this school year, and I can't wait to get to know your child.
Hi, Highland families. I'm Mrs. Wallace, one of the kindergarten teachers here at Highland. I'm so excited to meet you. We're going to have so much fun with lots of activities, making new friends, and learning many new things. I know we will have a great year, and I can't wait to begin.
All right, our kindergarten options for the 2021-2022 school year. So we have our half-day program, which is just in the morning. We're still working out as a district what the times for this program and the other hours for the rest of the school year are going to look like. So that half-day option is an AM only option. And then there's the optional kindergarten enrichment program, also known as OKEEP. And that is in the afternoons only. So the half-day program, if you choose to send your kiddo just in the morning, is our typical kindergarten program. And then if you elect for the tuition-based OKEEP program, that means your student would be here for a full day of instruction, including lunch. A typical day in our morning program, there's calendar, our morning meeting, Jolly Phonics, phonemic awareness, math, reading, writer's workshop, science and social studies, and our specials classes. In a typical year, our specials would be PE, library, art, and music. We're still refining exactly what our specials programs look like for next year. This year, each of our kindergarten classes has a PE class. Then in the afternoon, we have literacy and math extensions from the AM program. So our teachers take what they've done in the AM and they extend students' thinking, give them extra support in the PM, do a poetry unit with print awareness, rhyming, and beginning and ending sounds. STEAM, so that's science, technology, engineering, art, and math centers and discovery centers, ties into the weekly theme. And again, specials, music, library, language, and PE are typical specials for a typical year. Our reading targets. So these students work together as a group and in small groups to build these reading skills. So letter names and sounds, blending sounds, rhyming words, an introduction to reading strategies, and exploring fiction and nonfiction text. Mrs. Relias, our wonderful reading specialist, gives some tips for our incoming kindergarten families. So make sure to enjoy books together and explore books that have rhymes. Talk about all the letters of the alphabet, what they are, how to recognize them, if they're lowercase, uppercase, and the sounds that they make, especially those letters that are in your child's name. Model writing your child's first name with a capital letter only at the beginning. Let your child see you read and write for lots of different reasons, and maybe point out and model that good reading and writing. When your child is interested in writing, encourage proper letter formation and correct pencil grip, and blend and segment sounds and words together. So in math, students work together as a whole group and in small groups to discover math skills and strategies. These are the major areas of focus for the year in math. So it's number sense, pattern shapes, measurement, addition, subtraction, and composing and decomposing numbers. Tips to build math curiosity. Bridges in Mathematics is our kindergarten, actually it's our K through 5 math program. So make math arts using shapes, patterns, and amounts to be creative. Encourage noticing and wondering. What's similar, what's different, what takes up the most or the least space. Sort a set of toys in different ways, so maybe by size, by shape, by color, or amount. Practice measuring with objects. How many crayons long is the coloring book? Count out to play money to pay from a pretend train ride, or use your home scale to measure the weight of different objects or people. We also do social emotional learning here at Highland. So in a typical year, we have Highland families, and that's where students meet each month with their Highland families. So that's a group of students and a staff member that come together each month, and they stay with their Highland family from kindergarten all the way through 6th grade. And we get together and meet and do different activities that support our building theme. And in a typical year, we come together at least monthly for all school meetings where we celebrate the wonderful things that are happening around Highland and recognize birthdays. Of course, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, these will look a little bit different for the following school year, but we're excited to get back to honoring these traditions of Highland families in all school meetings next year. Class meeting, so it's our second step curriculum is our social emotional learning curriculum that is taught in every classroom here at Highland and in District 58. And on our morning announcements, each morning we recognize students' birthdays. Our health requirements, so we do require a vision exam, kindergarten physical with immunizations and health history, and a dental exam. Inside this presentation that's along the email with this video, presentation, there's also a video from our District 58 health team that walks through all of the requirements, and the health office website is very helpful. If you ever have any questions, you can also feel free to call the Highland main office.
Welcome to our kindergarten roundup.
And that's a preview of the video. For arrival and dismissal, buses pick up and drop off on the 39th Street turnaround. So it's right off 39th Street, right by Good Samaritan Hospital. Our car riders are picked up and dropped off in the turnaround in front of the school. And walkers are dropped off in the kindergarten lines right outside the kindergarten doors. So right outside each of our kindergarten rooms, there's a line for students to line up and wait for their kindergarten teacher to greet them when the bell rings. Safety is always our number one priority for all of our students. If your typical transportation plan changes, you'll need to let the front office and classroom teacher know in advance so we can make sure that your Husky gets to the right place safely. So to help your student be ready for kindergarten, make sure to talk about ways of how to be a good friend, follow 2-step directions, learning to wait their turn, self-sufficiency skills such as bathroom usage, covering your cough or sneezes, zipping coats, putting on shoes are all good things to practice. Fine motor, so pencil grip, cutting and painting and coloring, and gross motor such as running, jumping, throwing, and catching a ball are all good skills to practice before coming to kindergarten. And for language, writing, and reading. So verbally express ideas, make sure we can say our full name, talk about everyday activities, use pictures to tell a story, experience being read to. So don't forget about nursery rhymes, those are important too. Have your child start a journal, focus on the sounds they hear, not the correct spelling, and encourage any type of writing. So lists, birthday cards, any sort of writing they may do, we like to see that happen. So your kindergarten roundup folder includes summer projects for you to work with your student as you build their skills before they come here for kindergarten. So make sure to put those in a safe place to bring to school next year. And here's a list of other ideas that you could work with your student on over the summer. We have a wonderful PTA here at Highland, and the PTA provides many fun and educational events throughout the school year, including field trips and assemblies for all of our kiddos. So by joining the PTA, you get access to the online school directory and weekly news flash emails to stay up to date on school and PTA events and news. We have passive fundraisers that are ongoing, such as Amazon Smile, Shutterfly, printer cartridges, Koha, and box tops. And then our PTA is on Facebook, has a website, and can always be reached by email as well. We also have a group called Climb Higher at Highland. Climb Higher at Highland is a nonprofit organization incorporated in November of 2018 to fundraise for a new accessible playground. So to connect with them, they're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They also have an email and a website. So we're very excited that for the Highland Husky Hustle start on May 15th, starting at 8 a.m., so that you can register at the website there by May 1st to get a free shirt and a face mask. We also have our upcoming plant and flower sale, where you can purchase flowers, vegetable plants, herbs, etc. And you can purchase a commemorative brick and leave your legacy here at Highland. That'll be installed in our new playground. And that is the end of our kindergarten roundup presentation. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to give the Highland main office a call, and we'd be happy to help you in any way that we can. Take care, and we're so excited for the 2021-2022 school year.